Hi everybody, my name is Scott Walls. For over 25 years, I've deployed ERP applications for some of the world's largest organizations. During that time, I've taught thousands of people just like you how to discover, use, deploy, and support Oracle's back office software. In this lesson, I'm going to show you the out-of-the-box reporting options for the Purchase Agreements application to include OTBI. Please note that this lesson is part of the Discover Procurement course. But before we get started, did you know that you could earn free discovery badges for display on your LinkedIn profile just by watching videos like this one? You can. Stay until the end of this video and I'll show you how. Okay, so let's get started. It's a pretty standard layout we go through in the out-of-the-box reporting videos. So first, we're going to start with the seated user. Next, with the user homepage. So that's the seated user's homepage. Then we'll go to the application homepage. And what we call the application search page. So if you think about it, it's usually where it's manage this or manage that. In this case, manage purchase agreements. So we'll take a look at the basic and the advanced searches. And then finally, we'll end with OTBI, which is Oracle Transaction Business Intelligence. It's a query by example tool that lets folks that are not familiar with how to create SQL queries, create SQL queries. And it's not just creating the query, but it's also understanding how does the data on the page I see relate to the tables underneath, and how do I put it all together to create a report. Okay, one last thing before we jump into the application. This really is showing you what's available out of the box. If you want to learn how to use it, how to configure, let's say, how to build an OTBI query using the wizard, then you want to watch the use and or deploy videos for that application. Okay, so let's jump into Fusion. First, seated user. So we're going to be in purchase agreements. So we'll use Calvin Roth as a seated user. Calvin is a procurement manager, so he will have all the right roles to get access to these pages or the transactions, and he'll have the right data access, let's say for US1 as a business unit, so that we'll have access to data to show as well. So he is the user we'd use in the Oracle seated environments. So next up, let's talk about, in this case, let's see if we can go back here. And sometimes if I reload this, it'll help me. So what we're going to do now is we'll go into just Calvin's homepage, right? And we'll scroll down before we get anywhere close to an application. And so here you can see analytics. What you'll see that I just did is I set user-defined infolets, and then I reloaded the page. And I did that because I wanted this particular icon. And what that icon does is it lets me enable or disable different infolets based on what roles I have access to. Okay. And so that's when I can come in and I can change any of these infolets. Super nice, easy. Also, then I have source to settle infolets when I scroll down. So if you see what happened again, same idea, enabling and disabling now a subset of source to settle infolets. So those are infolets that are on my homepage, or in this case, Calvin's homepage. We're not even in the application yet. So again, infolet it's like a tile that links together data from more than one application and displays it in a very visual format like you see here. Okay. So we did the seated user, we did the user's homepage. Now let's go to the application homepage. So we're going to go to the procurement functional area, and we'll go to the application that is purchase agreements. When we select that, we'll be taken to the purchase agreement application overview, or what's called a homepage. So you can see here now a series of other infolets. And so those infolets are always specific to the different areas and based on your role. You can refresh them here. You can enable, disable, add additional if you want to by clicking them or adding them. Okay, so that is the application homepage. Okay, next up, we'll look at what's called the application search page. And so search pages just manage something. So this is manage orders, manage deliverables. We want agreements, so we'll select the manage agreements page. Any search page, probably within procurement, anything except, let's say, supplier registration, has a basic and an advanced. We're looking at the basic page, which just has some data values that we can use to filter headers or lines. from agreements. And so basically search for them. And so let's say what I want isn't here. I can use advanced. It's going to allow me to add additional fields to my filter. All I have to do is select these and they show up. X them and they get removed. And eventually I'm going to push some data out to a page. Let's see. So here's my page, or rather, excuse me, my section. And so I can move these different criteria around. I can go into view and I can remove, add columns. When I get those columns right, I can export this out to Excel. Furthermore, within my advanced search, I could save this search so that it becomes my default search when I come into this page. So you can do a lot there. So now we've gone through seated user, that seated user's homepage, the application homepage. This was the application search page, so manage purchase agreements. And the last thing we want to look at is OTBI. So sometimes to get to OTBI, you have to go the hard way. Here, whenever you see that icon, this is OTBI. So here are the folders where I've created different queries, or I've tweaked ones that are existing. And then I can also go look at ones that are shared with me per se. If you don't have that particular page, you don't have to worry. You can go into the nav in the upper left. Under the tools option, there's reports and analytics. So now we're actually being taken inside of OTBI. If you really know what you're doing, you can go get your data here and it's a little bit more freeform and you can create things probably a little bit faster. But since if you're on this video, you probably don't know that. What you can do is use the wizard. So you can create a report, which is output, or an analysis, which is the query to go get the data. So we'll just use a query for an example. And since we're looking at purchase agreements, it's probably going to be something to do with procurement. And this I know because I've been in here. You don't really need to know all these different rules here. I could have just scrolled down if I wanted to here. I could have just grabbed this bar and scrolled down until I saw procurement, right? We get to the same data, right? And so here's my purchase agreements. So what's really nice is if you think about it, if you go look at an agreement on a page inside an application, there's lots of different tables, 10, 20, 30 tables that stitch that data together. And if you don't understand what table the field is on, if you don't understand how to join them, the relationship between the tables, it's really not for a casual user. And this is a problem even in legacy apps like PeopleSoft. How do we understand the translation of the data on a page to what's in the database? And so what Oracle's done is taken that out of your hands. Said, look, just tell me the object. Oh, purchase agreement's great. Continue. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you all of the data structures joined together so that you can go in here and just open one of these and get a series of fields together. I want to get a count, and then I'm going to go get some details on this. So let's say I'm going to get an agreement line or canceled by, whatever these fields are. And I can move the fields around, and I'm going to go through this series of steps by clicking next, which ultimately is going to allow me to produce some kind of report. And so as I get towards this, I can say, oh, okay, here's what I want. I'm going to have these side by side, and I want to get a preview. And so it'll start to show me different data that's out there. And it's very easy to create these reports. So again, like we said in the intro, this is not a how to use the report wizard no DBI query. That's a separate video under the use catalog. But we do want you to understand that there's user homepage info list. There's application homepage info list. There's the manage purchase agreements search page. You can use that like a reporting tool. And then there's this OTBI. So that will show you, or is a quick run through of the different reporting options that are available out of the box within Fusion for purchase agreements or the purchase agreements application. So that's it. Hopefully you found this helpful and know where to go next. Thanks for watching. Okay. As promised, here are the 5 steps you can perform today to start earning free badges for your LinkedIn profile. Step 1, navigate to Panameer.com and either sign in or join now. It's free. Step 2, in the upper left, under the Discover menu, select the course that you want to watch and get badged for. Step 3, watch all of the different video lessons in that course. Step 4, when it's complete, send your LinkedIn profile and the course you watched and your user ID to badges@panameer.com. And then sit back and wait for step 5 when we attach a badge to your LinkedIn profile.